Hello, everybody, and welcome from inside the world's fastest half mile here in Bristol, Tennessee, on the border of Tennessee and Virginia, nestled right here in the Appalachian Mountains. Just about an hour and a half's drive from Knoxville. It is Bristol Motor Speedway, here, the Concrete Menace. And you can take a look at the fans here, a packed crowd here in Bristol, Tennessee for the Electric Racing Tour Hankook E-Cup Series here in the third round of Overdrive. The last real track they're going to for the remainder of the season, as we're heading to Navajo and Boise after this, which are both fictional tracks, so enjoy the realism, I guess, while you still can. On pole for the first time this season is Mossy, a blazing time in qualifying, I meant to say, a 16.763. Matthew getting the short end of the stick on that one. He did qualify with a 16-second time, though everybody else couldn't get out of the 17s. And let's take a look at, well, we got Matthew, one of the highest qualifying overdrive driver. After that, Alex, Forza, and that's about it. Court did not show up today. He is at some kind of summer camp, so he will not be showing up this week, unfortunately. But with that being said, enough yapping. There's only one question we have for the drivers. Are you ready? Alright, that's what I like to hear. 100 laps today. Should be very quick. I am going to do that, Blen. Gotta be patient. I'm half tempted to kick some of the fans as well, because I don't feel like having to change their laps if we go under caution. But right, so counting down from 5 here today. 4 people are ready. Mitch, NASCAR Dude, Alex, and Blen are ready. By the way, we got a new driver. We got 2 new drivers in the field today. Bo is my name, and NASCAR Dude making their first starts. NASCAR Dude driving the Bill Elliott throwback, and Bo is my name, driving the Florida Gators car, also known as the Gator Mobile. Well, we got a lot of people that said R, so I'm going to press the button, and you all better not stall. 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's green flag from Bristol Motor Speedway. Somebody didn't get going back there. Either that or Mitch is having a lot of trouble. Redo. Let's re-rack it. Mitch said he was ready, and then he just stalled. So, I don't... Oh, he lagged out or something. Oh, that explains everything. Mitch was having issues. He didn't... I think he lagged out. That's what I think happened. So, yeah, we're going to redo. It's not a caution. We're just going to completely redo the race start. Did you ban him? Okay. I was going to say, if you banned him, we're going to have issues. So, I don't know what the hell happened. Matthew just or not Matthew, but Mitch just completely died. He got auto-reported. Oh my god. What did he get reported for? Oh, pfft. Oh my god, I just checked media. And he's been... Okay, Mitch, don't fucking spam, dude. Don't fucking spam. I'm checking media. You fat retard. Come on. I didn't get you banned. So Mitch is just unfortunately not going to be able to race today because he is banned for 1 day. I don't even know what he got reported for. Oh, pfft, sorry about that, Bo. I spawned the wrong car. Okay, Angel, knock it off. I'm being serious. Knock it the fuck off. I'm not doing this today. So, yeah, Mitch gets screwed over because of things that aren't even his own... Well, I guess technically it was his own fault. Angel, just because that people start, you don't have to fucking continue it. This is why we banned you to begin with. Sick of your shit. Gianna, are you really sure we want her back here? Okay. Let me calm down here. I am not going to survive 100 laps with this. Okay. Either that or I just need anger management. Did I just hear thunder? Yeah, I did. Okay. I guess we're hosting in the middle of a thunderstorm. I guess that happens every time we do an ERT race. Alright, are we ready to go now? That's enough. We can't be waiting around anymore unless Mitch joins on an alt account. Okay. Mitch, Gianna, and Angel, knock it the fuck off. Well, I guess not really Mitch, but like Gianna and both the Perez cousins, knock it the fuck off. Alright, let's go. Countdown begins now. And the roar of the motors into turn 1. Pixels loses the lead here on the first corner. And Bristol should provide for a good show here. A lot of people were nervous coming into this race, but so far it's been alright. The only incident being Mitch getting banned for a day. I don't mean to laugh because that does kind of suck, you know, preparing for a race and then not being able to, and then having people rub it in your face is not a fun thing. So Mossy does regain the lead back from the 92 of Matthew, and we got a lot of battles going on in the back of the pack here. Keep in mind, Matthew trying to get back into that points lead. Forza's win, a couple days ago in, I'm trying to remember where we were, in Utah, is what propelled him to the lead. He also got the lead based off of the pole that he got, too, so that was a double whammy there at Utah Motorsports Campus. Matthew trying to get back into the points lead. So far, position he's in right now is not going to do it. It's just going to be a very close margin if the race were to end on this very lap, with Matthew in second and Forza in third. So that is those two drivers, the 00 and the 92, the two purple, pink cars, whatever you want to see, is those are going to be the two to watch. And now here come the two debuters, NASCAR Dude and Bo, Tesla and Toyota. Bo driving for Floridian Racing Club. He owns this team. He currently has one of his drivers on payroll here in this race. Glenn has been the star of the show for FRC. And so with that, so it's not really too terribly spread out, at least not enough to be comfortable, at least in my opinion. Alex right there, he's trying to get to they're trying to get to the back of Glenn. Oh, fixed laps. What happened? Yeah, Glenn's not the leader. Alright, sorry about that. Okay. So, with that, we are almost a tenth of the way through the race. If it goes green, we probably will end up getting done here in just a little bit. I think we've only been racing for, properly racing for 2 minutes. So, Alex, whatever line they're running, it's working because they're getting up to Glenn pretty easily here. As Mossy is just completely demolishing the field right now. He's got a 2-second gap over Matthew. Although Matthew is starting to close that gap just a little bit. They did close it in from that last lap. Now here comes Alex trying to make the dive to the inside on Glenn, and it's not going to work. They'll get to the quarter panel, but it won't be enough. Not on that corner anyway, but Glenn's going to run the high side. Alex trying to make it work on the low side. Bristol's one of those unique tracks. It does have that progressive banking. They installed it, I believe, in 2012. They made a drastic change to the top side in 2012, and that kind of made that top side a little bit more banked. So some people we do see in real life, a lot of the cars do like to use that top side. Although it seems like everybody in the NASCAR Cup Series these days likes to go to the top side. We got contact. Alex puts the Toyota into the wall. They're going to try the crossover. Here comes Blenn to the inside. He'll reclaim the lead. He'll reclaim the position. Blenn this is a great battle for fourth between Blenn and Alex. Into the wall goes Blenn. They're still trying to battle for fourth here, and now even better, they're catching up to Forza as well. Whatever they're doing, that's going to put third in jeopardy here. They are closing that gap between the 0-0, and Alex needs as many points as they can get because they are currently just barely scraping by, and they're not mathematically ineligible for the championship at this moment, but they need as many points as possible. And I don't think they're really that concerned about Matthew, but if Forza gets any more points than he really needs, then Alex might be screwed here. So Alex really likes seeing that 0-0 in their front view, and it looks like they've been able to clear Blenn, although I think the pole will still try to get as much of a gap as he can. And Mossy is already about ready to get to the lap traffic here. Blue flag for the 86. And he gets by relatively easily. I'm not going to call a blue flag yet for the 0. No way. Mossy currently demolishing the field here at Bristol Motor Speedway. And Bo moves out of the way. He's more worried about the 86, quite frankly. And with that, it's really weird. I don't mean to sound mean, but it's just really weird to see Mossy dominating. We haven't seen much out of him this season here in the Electric Racing Tour and the races that he has shown up to. This is only Mossy's, let me see, this is only Mossy's fourth start. But, you know, he's not been a bad driver, but he's had, I remember the last time we saw him was at Rondonia. He did not have a good race there. And we got battles here between Bo Is My Name and NASCAR Dude, and also Matthew in a little bit of the mix there. Blue flag to the 86 and the 0. Let the 92 by, and then you can continue your battle. Oh, and the 92 will force the 86 out of the way there. Okay, green flag once again. Almost a quarter of the way through here in the Kubota 200E from Bristol Motor Speedway. Man, this has been an exciting race. It's not quite the level we saw at the Utah Motorsports campus, but I don't think anything's going to top that race, quite frankly. Just a reminder as to where we're going next. We have 2 more races after this. Saturday, we are going to Navajo Speedway in Window Rock, Arizona for the Navajo Nation 200E, which will be our penultimate race. And then the final race of the season will be the Taco John's Crossroads Classic at Boysen Motorsports Park in Shoshone, Wyoming. That'll be on Sunday. And then we'll have about a 3-week vacation, and we're going to get right back to it with the season opener for Season 4 at Perez Motorsports Campus. A doubleheader that week on the oval and the road, I think the road course as well. Matthew, I think I'm starting to notice, is starting to gain some traction over Mossy. I don't know how much, though. These 2 drivers, probably the only ones worth watching for the win. But Forza has, he's got a lot of pressure now. He's got the 3 right behind him. These 3, this is a battle for the top 3. And Mossy into the picture as well. This must be one of his best tracks because he's been just doing absolutely fantastic here today. And we got a Toyota, a Tesla, and a Ford. This is the battle for third right now. And here comes Alex to the inside, trying to make the move on Forza. He'll close the door on the inside. Tries to bump him up the racetrack, and Forza will go for a legato block. And now here comes the 3 down to the inside. Forza goes to block. They're going to try and roll it in through the corner. The battle for third. And remember, we still got Mossy back there right where Blenn is as Mossy comes in to start lap number 30. Almost 30% of the way through the race. You kind of have to wonder when pit stops are going to be a question here at Bristol. And so with that, Forza holds on to it just for now. But Alex, still hungry like a wolf here. He's trying to go to the inside. Now he's moving up to the middle, trying to see if he can get any leverage against that 0-0. Blue flag for Blenn, by the way. And Mossy will get by him. Green flag once again. Don't think the 3 has to worry yet, but he is getting to that, or the 32 is getting to that point now where he's going to start challenging that 3. Right now, I think Alex is just focused more on the battle with Forza. I don't think they really care too much about going a lap down. It is Bristol. It is going to happen at least once. You probably are going to go a lap down at some point in the race. Blue flag for the 3. Okay, green flag. And Forza, I don't think, has been blue flagged in his career in the ERT, but it might happen here soon. As Forza makes a mistake into the wall there. He wasn't very confident coming into this race. 7 drivers on track. And Mossy will be, I don't think he's quite close enough for the blue, but he is definitely getting those positions, or he's definitely getting that ground here. And right now, trying to keep Matthew behind him is the main goal. About a half a track separates the two, and I think I'm going to call it here. Blue flag for the 00. Ooh, Forza makes a mistake. Green flag. It's really not like Forza to be a lap down, but he is still in the top 3 though. So that is, I think, that just shows you what Mossy, how dominant he's been, and he has gained 2 seconds over Matthew since we've last seen. I think about 2.5 seconds actually since we've last seen him. And now here comes the 0 and the 30, or the 86, who are also about to go 2 laps down here. The 2 rookies just not having a good day here at Bristol. Not really a blue flag needed there for the 0, as he does kind of duck out of the way. 32 will find his way down the inside, makes the pass very cleanly, and Forza will now have some lap traffic as well. And things are really starting to congest here at Bristol Motor Speedway. First time I think we've seen this. Bristol's just kind of been a special racetrack. Definitely a unique challenge for some of the drivers here. There's the battle there. Oh, that's going to get in the way. I'm going to ask NASCAR and Bo to get out of the way. Oh, we got contact. Contact. The 86 gets set up the racetrack. 3 wide. Get out of the way. Get out of the way of Forza. Okay, we're good now. You're good. You're good. But this battle, we could get a yellow here if they keep racing this aggressively. Bo will let the 86 through. The 86 through. He's going to try and launch an attack into turn 1. Contact again. That sends the 86 up into the wall. Alex trying to get by. I'm going to say blue. I'm going to say 86 and 0. Let the 3 by. Let the 3 by. You can continue the battle after. Okay, and Alex will force him out of the way. We got big contact here at Bristol. Alex is not taking any prisoners there. And Bo, oh God, this is not going to end well. I'm going to say get out of the way for the 97 as well. Oh, if a caution comes out today, it's definitely going to be because of the 86 and the 0. They have been very aggressive today. They're trying to battle for those positions. Those are the only positions they've really been able to contend for. Trying to avoid the bottom of the barrel. The 86 sends it in onto the 0. Very odd having an Amico sponsor an electric series, but it works, I guess. He is right there trying to get to the back of the 0. I'm half tempted to mute Ezzy, whoever the hell they are. And the 92 pushes the 86 out of the way. 92 just does not want to have to deal with lap traffic today. Still watching these two, because honestly, let's be honest, that's the only thing worth watching right now. This battle for position. The 886 will kind of give the bump and run to the 0. Just some classic Bristol moves there. Nothing illegal, just probably something that'll probably tick off the 0 just a little bit. I'm going to mute Ezzy. They are getting on my nerves. And I can't. Awesome. Apparently I can't. Okay, they're not a mod, so I don't know why I can't mute them. Oh, we got a battle up here. This is Blen, I think, and then Yo-Trait. Well, that's not for position. Yo-Trait is the only one on the only one that's not in first. That's on the lead lap. However, the gap is closing. Mossy currently in a league of his own right now. He has got a half a track over on Matthew right now. So I think Matthew being up in the lead lap, he should definitely pat himself on the back for staying there. And meanwhile, Alex and Forza, their battle has continued. Blenn's still kind of back there, but he's got to get by the 92 first. That's the problem. No cautions yet. We could see green flag stops. And Forza currently still looking very favorable here to stay in that first place spot in the standings after this race. And, you know, the second place for Matthew will be nice. However, I think, you know, it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to do really well at both Navajo Speedway and Boysen Motorsports Park to get by Forza in the standings, which I'm not going to put against him. He is definitely very capable of getting by that 00, and the gap is anything but insurmountable. We take a look at our point standings heading into this race. Matthew, only 13 points separate the two. So if something happens to, I'm just saying, something happens to Forza and Matthew somehow, by the grace of God, wins this race, you know, could put him up into the points lead. But if I do some quick maths here, Forza is currently third right now, right? So that would put him at 68. And then if Matthew finishes where he's at right now, which is 58, that would shorten the gap to 10 points. So that's still a significant amount. Angel, that is Mossy. PXSSLS. Oh, into the wall goes Forza. That'll give the 92 a chance to get by him cleanly. I probably should have called a blue flag there, so I apologize to the 92. That also gives way for Alex to try and mount the attack here. Matthew's hoping right now that the 3 does get by Forza, because then that gives Matthew a better chance and less of a workload heading into the Navajo Speedway. That race should be very interesting. A short oval. Barely any chance to really go full throttle. So it should be very interesting how that race pans out. That'll be next Saturday at the normal time. We're running a little bit late today because I pushed the race back because I knew I would probably sleep in a little bit, and I did. So amazing foresight. I'm learning. Yeah, that's why we're running a little late today. I think probably kneecapped us a little bit. Well, actually, this is about average for what we get, so I don't think it really made that much of a difference. We used to run at 7 o'clock, but I would run 7 o'clock, except for the fact that leagues like to run that late at night, so yeah. We were on lap 60, actually now lap 61, now that Mossy's crossed the line. That means 40 laps to go here at Bristol. We have been live for 22 minutes. I like to keep the ERT races short, just so, you know, just in case other drivers, like, I know you guys don't want to be here all day, but we've had a lot of people say that we need to lengthen the races. I have upped the lap count for next year's race, or for next season's races, so, I'm trying to aim for at least 45 minutes to an hour next season, so that'll hopefully be what we can achieve, because we've only been racing for like 30 minutes in a lot of these races. And even then, we've been live for 22 minutes, but keep in mind, like 5 or 6 or 7 minutes of that was spent because Mitch got banned, so we had to re-rack. I think if Mitch was not banned, I think this would be a lot more competitive, because 8 drivers on track is better than 7, but Mitch is just, I think I just racing with him personally, maybe my memory is just really bad, but I do remember him kind of being decent on the short tracks. I think it's the road courses you definitely have to worry about, though. So we're still watching this battle here between... Oh, the 86 is coming in. He's our first pitter of the day. Keep in mind, only the front stretch pit road is being utilized in this race. Really not much of a need to use the back stretch unless we get assigned pit stalls, in which case, go ahead. Oh, we got 2 pitters. So Blen is in, and so is the Bill Elliott car. So that's the big question now. How has Mossy been saving is my question. Like, how good has he been saving? He's about ready to put Alex and Forza 2 down, I believe. And Alex has just lagged. I'm surprised that they've not been lagging more with the fans that are in the stands. Pretty big attendance for an ERT race here today, as you can see. I've counted According to Roblox Studio, those fans have been making up about almost 1,000 parts. They're just decals, however, they are put on parts as a texture, and they're kind of spread throughout the track, so I'm really surprised. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm just gonna mute Gianna for like a little bit because I'm not gonna deal with this today. I'm just gonna time her out for 1 hour, just until race is over and I have time to do points, because I just don't feel like doing it today. I'm sorry. I respect Gianna and I respect everything she's done for the league up to this point, but this is just ridiculous. Mitch is just defending himself. Mitch is he has every right to be upset. Oh shit. Oh, we got problems. Mossy's up there, Forza's up there, Alex is up there. I'm gonna say Zero, get the hell out of the way. Zero, get the hell out of the way. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. 30 laps to go. What the hell happened? Guys, keep your distance between the 32 as well. That's the leader. If a caution comes out, I'm pretty sure Mossy will be very upset. No doubt about that. Oh, God. Oh, we got problems. Alex is loose. They're battling here with Forza. It's chaos here in the later part of the race here at Bristol. 27 to go. Angel, he says that as a joke. So, I'm trying to manage like 15 things at once. Because we got drama between Mitch and the Perez family, and now we got this. Honestly, fine. If it makes you happy, fine. I'm not fucking doing this today. You know what, actually, yeah, looking back at chat, Mitch is continuing it too, so. God! Can we just go one fucking race? Well, we want Utah without drama, but can we just go one race, please? Or actually, can we just go like a series of races without some kind of fucking drama, please? Like, Utah is the only drama-free race we've had all fucking season, and I'm getting sick of it. The on-track product is getting better, but the freaking off-track is just getting worse. It's not a very good impression to some of our new drivers, guys. We got 2 people making their debuts today. What do you think that this is going to do for their impression of this series? We're trying to grow the league. And I'm not afraid to say that out on public, too, on the Perez Motorsports channel. We need to stop this crap. This is ridiculous. We got a new broadcast partner that's coming in with us. We got new drivers coming in. So many new drivers that we have to make a D2. And this is what we're doing. You're making it look like Papermate. Okay. I'm calm now. So, after that little vent sesh, we still only have 2 drivers on the lead lap. I never said anything about... Well, I never said that this isn't about the sounds, Angel. This is about you and your cousin you and your cousin continuing to fan the flames every time there's an argument. Like, you have your opinion about the sounds, and that's fine. I understand. I don't completely like this sound either. We have 3 different sounds to choose from, and we're going to try and test... I think when we had the Navajo, I think we're going to use another sound that Alex sent to me, so... Like, they sent us 3 sounds, so we have a lot to choose from, but... Oh my god. Okay, how do we still have 7 drivers? Nobody has really left, except for Mitch. I can't remember if these are the Formula E. No, these aren't the Formula E ones. These are the NASCAR ones that you sent me. Well, to be fair, Angel, he has every right to criticize you. I mean, you're not... Nobody's immune from that. Okay, so NASCAR dude. I don't know where the hell Bo is. Because they had a... And I'm lagging. Awesome. That is the first time that I have lagged all race. My grandma might be watching Netflix again. Who knows? Or not Netflix. She doesn't have a Netflix account. I meant to say Peacock. She must be watching, like, Chicago Med or something again. Using all the friggin' Wi-Fi. I'm just joking. We have pretty good Wi-Fi, but, like, it's not immortal, you know. Alright, Alex is currently trying to get by that 86, and him and Forza have been battling this entire race. God, I gotta say, this probably would have been a little bit better with draft, no? Or am I wrong? I'm not saying, like, super speedway draft, guys. I'm saying, like, 1 or 2 studs per second. Like, not that much. Oh, God. Yeah, I'm not, when I say draft, guys, please know, I'm not saying that we need to raise the thing by 5 miles an hour. I'm saying, like, just enough for somebody to get a small toe heading into the corner so we don't have a race that's this spread out where Mossy's winning by fucking 2 laps. I think he's even about ready to lap. Yeah, he's about to map Matthew. Yeah, that's definitely proper English. Where the hell is Mossy anyway? Is he in pit road? Yo, he's in pit road! Oh, God. Okay, Matthew, I hope you had a good fuel strategy there, dude. This might be your chance. I don't think we've seen Matthew come in yet. I think... What kind of save... What kind of save strategy is he doing to where Mossy's coming in before him? And Matthew will take the lead. He'll even lap Mossy coming out of pit road. Oh my God! You remember back to the Portland race. For those who've been watching and sticking with us for the entire season, Matthew did the same thing. This is how he won his first race in the Electric Racing Tour. Was by battery strategy, and then he ran out of battery as he crossed the line. Let's see if that's a similar thing here at Bristol. I know that it can be kind of a fuel mileage race here at Bristol sometimes, but this is just... I haven't seen really anything like this since Portland. Leave it up to Matthew to win a race, but he's still got to survive for 6 more laps. There's no guarantee. 5 laps to go. Let's see if he can hold on. Mossy is still in a very good spot, though. He's in second. And if Matthew either runs out of battery or if he pits, he will most likely retake that lead off the cycle. So we're just going to have to see how this pans out. And can Matthew rack up his 7th win of Season 4 or Season 3? Three laps to go here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Alex and Blen now about ready to enter into a battle of their own. That'll be a battle for 4th if the pole can get up there. Thought about calling him the kielbasa, but I'm not sure if he would appreciate that. That's really the only thing I really know about Poland is the sausages. I don't even know if those are actually Polish. So the 86 right there with Mossy. And Mossy trying to unlap himself in case. Just in case. But here we go. 1 lap to go. Presented by Hankook. Half a mile to go. And now entering into a 1/4 mile down the backstretch for the final time. He did it at Portland. Coming out of turn number 4, he'll do it again. Off of battery strategy. Matthew will win at Bristol Motor Speedway. How did he do that? The battery strategy merchant does it again. And Blen finishes 3 laps down. That's very interesting indeed. How did he do that? And his battery is out! He ran out of battery! Oh no, sorry, Alex ran out of battery. Sorry about that, Matthew. You and Alex's name colors are extremely similar. How did he do that? He's only at 28% as well. That, I don't know how he did that. Just masterclass at saving, apparently. And Matthew with his seventh win on the season. Yeah, he is now the winningest driver. Forza has 6 wins. Quirt has 5. The only other winner has been Mitch. At least the only other active winner, as Arya had a win at Phoenix, but she left the league a long time ago. Man, I think Mossy, I'm not inside of his head, but I believe Mossy is both really happy with the result that he got and also really frustrated that he couldn't hold on. But, you know, it's Bristol, baby. What can you do? Oh my god, we're definitely coming back here next year. I think if Mitch can, like, help me weld that draft piece, but this could have been a lot better of a race. Is he going to do the Hamlin burnout or the Logano? Well, who is it that used to, like, do the burnout into the inside wall? Was that Jimmy Johnson? I'm thinking it was Johnson, yeah. I remember him doing that a lot at Dover back in the day. Speaking of, we're heading to Dover next season, so that'll be fun. And Bo doing the dual Jimmy burnouts with him. That's worthy of a picture. Yeah, there you go. My man Jimmy Jam's coming to help me. I'm sorry, I can't. Yeah, and we just gotta talk about the battles throughout the mid-pack, though. Forza, Alex, and Glenn all are holding in there really well. They were kind of the highlight of the day. There was a big battle between NASCAR Dude and Bo, which NASCAR Dude will get the better of Bo in their opening start. Obviously, finishing 6 laps down is not great on paper, but considering the day that they've had, considering that this was their first race, I'd say they did pretty well. And we got a couple more short tracks coming up. Navajo Speedway on Saturday, which is like, I think, like, not even a half mile. I think it might be even shorter than that. Like, it might actually be like 3/10 of a mile. But it's definitely a short track. Boysen, I think, is probably about the size of like Phoenix or something. So technically, I guess a short track, but or maybe like Phoenix or Dover or something. And Boysen will be really interesting because the banking in turns 1 and 2 is very different to the banking in turns 3 and 4. And here we go, the trophy of the week, the Kubota 200E trophy, the state of Tennessee, etched in gold on the trophy, which looks like the gun that Heavy uses in Team Fortress 2. I just now realized that. That is not my intention. But there we go, Matthew, his 7th win of the season. And we got 2 more races to go. Picture taken in 3, 2, 1. Picture. And we got him dancing, too. Look at that. And with that, he is the winner of the Kubota 200E. We're heading to Navajo Speedway on the Navajo Nation Reservation in Arizona, on the eastern part of Arizona. Here in the city of Window Rock, the headquarters of the Navajo Nation. And then after that, we're heading to the crossroads of Wyoming in northern Fremont County, Wyoming, in the city of Shoshone, a town of about 400 people, for the finale, the Taco John's Crossroad Classic. That'll be on Sunday, and that'll be only on Perez Motorsports Network. Matthew racks up his 7th win of the season at the Kubota 200E. We'll see you in the Navajo Nation on Saturday night. But for now, this has been your head commentator, Nick the Rabbit, with Perez Motorsports Network, as well as the host of the Electric Racing Tour. We hope to see you next week in the Navajo Nation and on the One River Reservation next Saturday or next week with the 2 pair of the reservation races. And with that being said, until next time, and you know there will be a next time, have a good one.